welcome to another episode of Poolside Cooking. I'm Khalil, and today I have a special guest host with us. She's my TV and movie daughter, Miss Jade Leonard. Hey, Jade.
Hey, what's up, Khalil?
Hey, girl, I'm really excited about having you on the show today.
So excited to be here.
Yes, that energy is just absolutely amazing, and we've got an awesome chef that came all the way from Charlotte, North Carolina. Chef Hippie is here today, and we've got a very serious issue we're going to cover today too in just a minute. But before that, we've got a live band in the studio today, and the name of the band is
In a Minute.
In a Minute.
By the poolside, the weather feels so good tonight. Sip on the red wine, everything is so nice. Yeah, it's time to settle down, because right now we gon' take a dip, then we gon' sip. Yeah, poolside cooking, the flavor is right, eating all night. Yeah, poolside cooking, the taste with a smile on your face. Not a thing will go to waste.
We're back with more of Poolside Cooking. I got to tell you, that band was absolutely amazing. In a minute, you can come back anytime, especially when we get out by the pool. But right now, we're going to kind of shift gears a little bit and talk about two women that are doing some amazing things in the Hampton Roads 757 area. But first, I just want to say, like they tell us, military guys, thank you for your service. Well, I just want to say thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Both of them and what you're doing. You know, there's so many cases out there that get overlooked. You know, and the work that you all are doing right now is actually shedding light on most of those cases that get overlooked. And but Karen, I just want to say to you, you are doing an amazing job out there.
Thank you so much.
And Ro,
yes,
you are doing an amazing job with your organization, supporting what she's doing.
Thank you.
But
We're so
Karen,
happy to have her.
Good.
Thank you.
Well, Karen, I'm going to start out by just asking you the simple. What got you into this? How did you get started?
Yeah, so by profession, I was a school teacher. And in 2014, I had some medical issues that I had to take a break from school. And while I was home, I was just looking on Facebook, and I saw this guy, Corey Jacobs, pop up in my feed. And I was like, Corey, I remember you from high school. And so I reached out to him, but I kind of hesitated because I was like, okay, what's going on? And he said, well, I'm locked up. And I'm like, I'm locked up? How much time do you have? He said I had 16 life sentences.
Oh my God.
And I wish I had put the phone down, but no. Because 16 life sentences, when you think about that, you're like, what did he do? Did he kill a lot of people? Is he a terrorist? Like, why does he have 16 life sentences? And he says, well, I'm a first-time nonviolent drug offender. And I went to trial, and they threw the book at me. Not only did he have 16 life sentences, but he had 240 months. His time was just, it didn't make any sense to me.
Wow.
And so at the time I said, well, God, what do you want me to do? And in my spirit, I said, I just wanted to help him. And so I communicated with him. Of course, it wasn't really him on Facebook, it was someone else. And so we I always say we got on this journey. And on this incredible journey, I learned so much about law, and I fell in love. And I just wanted to help him as much as possible. And I had so many naysayers that said, "You're crazy. He's not getting out of prison." But I stayed focused, and I did everything that I could possibly do. And I found a pro bono attorney who took his case, and Corey is free.
Oh my God, what an amazing story. Wow, that is an amazing story. Now, Ro, how do you fall in place with an advocacy group like hers?
Well, I have a consulting firm, and so what I do, I'm advocate about a lot of community things. So I deal with at-risk kids and different things, but that's what I went to school for, was criminal justice sociology, excuse me. But with her, legal research was my thing. And we had a mutual friend who she actually helped in the process of helping him get out. And he linked us together, and he said, "Hey, we can use your services." So I said, "Okay, legal research, I'll do it." And I love looking at research because for different cases, you can dig and dive into certain things, and you can find out a lot about people. Because all you see is just what's on paper, and these people actually have lives beforehand. So it's like we don't never see the lives beforehand. We only see them after the fact. So this case was very interesting because it was like 1975. It's older than me. So I said, "Actually, I'll help you."
Wow.
We'll dig in, and we got together and we started digging in and researching, and here we are.
Wow, that's absolutely amazing. And you were able to actually put her in touch with us to be able to do the show.
Yeah.
Now, the big case right now that you're working on, how's that coming?
It's going great. So what we're doing is we're taking 2 men through parole, the Virginia parole process. And it's just amazing because when you hear about the injustice of the cases, you're like, why do we even have to do this? They should have been out of prison a long time ago. But we're just fortunate that since they are abolishing parole, they're still capable of going through parole. And so you got to remember, these men have been in prison since 1973 and 1975, and one was a juvenile. He was 17 years old when he first became incarcerated.
Wow.
He's now 66 years old, and then the other one is 72 years old. They have spent their entire lives in prison, and so we're fortunate. We're going to take them up in front of the parole board, and we have to make a very good case of why they should be released.
Wow, wow. Now, how can people get in touch with you all and donate? How can they donate to your organization?
So we have a website, FIGHTING4FREEDOM.info. I'm on Instagram at FIGHTING4FREEDOM, and you just Google my name, Karen G. Morrison. You'll find us because we're always promoting our cases, and in order for us to win, we have to highlight the cases and we have to humanize them. We have to tell their story. And a lot of people shy away from the type of cases that we have because sometimes they're cases with violence. But you have to remember, if they're going through the prison system and they've been in there for 48 years, they're rehabilitated. And so we're not going to shy away from cases like that. We want to be able to help people like that get a second chance. They never had a life outside of prison. And so now that they're seniors, we want them to be able to get out and reunite with their family members and just experience life outside the prison walls.
That is absolutely amazing. And you know, I gotta say that you're from Jamaica, and it smells like Jamaican food cooking back there. And we gotta get a little bit more poolside cooking with the chef, and we'll be back in just a minute.
Let's sit by the poolside.
Hey, so I'm back here with Chef Lucy Salazar, aka the Hippie Chef. So how did you get that name, the Hippie Chef?
Well, I'm really laid back and chill. Everybody has always told me that I have hippie vibes ever since I was a little girl.
Yes.
And I do.
And you said you've been cooking since you were 15 years old.
15 years old. I won't say how old I am now, but it's a long time.
That's amazing. So what are you cooking today for us?
I am going to be making a blackened salmon and shrimp Alfredo.
That sounds so good. Is that like some New Orleans Cajun
got a little
influence?
bit. Got a little bit of that.
Okay, I'm really excited. But where can people find you?
I have a website, www.ahippiechef.com. You can also find me on Instagram at A Hippie Chef, and you can find me on Facebook at A Hippie Chef Catering.
Well, I can't wait for that Cajun pasta, so we'll be right back.
Become a man of distinction with Rugged Evolution Beard Care. Order our scented beard oils and beard balms to help you maintain and grow the perfect beard. Order today. Try our men's care products like the full body exfoliating cleansing bars, body wash, smooth stash, and more. Log on to our website or download our app to place your orders. Rugged Evolution Beard Care. We're your luxury but affordable men's care line. And remember,
rugged is the new smooth.
All right, Chef Lucy. So where are we starting with all of this?
We're going to start skinning the salmon, but first you want to rub all over it just to see if you have any pin needles.
Okay.
Bones, pin needles are what they called.
So will it like poke you if there are something?
Yeah,
there?
it's stuck in your throat.
Ooh,
Nobody
don't want
likes that. All right, so you're going to start cutting a little piece off here. That way it gives you a handle.
I just love salmon because it's just one of those fish that you could just do a lot with. And it's healthy for you.
Once you get a good grip.
Did you go to chef school?
I did.
Culinary school?
I did. I went to Johnson Wales, and I got my associates in culinary arts and my bachelor's in culinary nutrition.
Alright, got your skin off.
Oh my God!
Do you save the skin or?
Oh no!
You're saying bye. All right.
Just it's discarded. Alrighty. So once we have it all set, we are going to proceed to portion it. Just a fancy word of cutting it into pieces.
Okay. Oh yeah. So what is your cast iron skillet over here doing?
Heating up.
Just heating.
Heating up. I'm going to give it a good blackening.
So are you cutting it in any certain type of way? You just
I usually
just
like to
cut it?
cut in about 4-ounce portions.
Okay.
All right. So what we're gonna do now is just put it in a little bit of blackening seasoning.
So can you say what's in the blackening seasoning?
This one right here has my secret blackening season, and then it's got a little Old Bay added to it.
Gotta have Old Bay for seafood.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what's happening with our pasta? Is it okay? Do we need to turn it down a little bit?
Is it boiling over?
It's boiling. Alright, so we're gonna blacken it up, get both sides real good. And what is that? Is that the same seasoning?
Yes, that is the same
Okay.
seasoning. All right, we got this good and hot.
Okay.
I'm gonna add a little oil.
So what made you use the cast iron versus another type of pan?
The iron holds the smell really good. The taste really good. It gives it a nice char.
Gotcha.
So you get all the good flavor right in there.
Well, how long do you cook the perfect salmon? I
Well,
always
you know,
wanted to know that.
I say 8 to 10 minutes,
Okay.
but I like mine with not too flaky, but not too overdone either.
I'll cook up fast.
Oh yeah.
So do you also have your sauce over here?
Yes, that is a Alfredo sauce. Actually, you can help me if you'd like.
I would love
You can
to
add
help.
a little bit of Parmesan cheese to that and give it a stir.
Parmesan. Thank you.
Can you guys smell it?
So do you pour all of this in here, or just a little bit?
Just a little
Okay.
bit, yeah. And if we need to add some later before we toss it all, we can.
So is this one of your like staples? What made you choose?
Well, I just started making
This
this
dish.
honestly about a month and a half ago, like doing it with my own little twist.
Okay.
And it has gotten huge. Like everybody wants me to make it.
Now, do you have a cookbook?
You know, I started one, but I got busy.
Gotcha.
So,
Life be lifing like that?
oh yeah, for sure. But I do want to get back into it.
Okay.
I started a keto cookbook.
Why keto specifically?
You know, everybody's on this diet phase, and
Yeah,
you know,
for
especially
sure.
being that first of the year, everybody's on a diet and want to work out, and 2 months later, it's
It's
over.
just all gone. All right, we'll be right back in a sec.
Man, Chef Hippie, man, that food is smelling mighty good. Jade, I tell you what, I can't wait to eat that food from Charlotte. But we're back here with Karen and Ro. Karen, now, the case you're working on now, what would be the best way somebody could get in touch with you to donate, and then also maybe even offer some more advocacy?
Yeah, so we are definitely needing donations, because what happens is when you have cases like this, you need to, number one, buy the court documents. You need a private investigator to help us, and just bring in consultants to make sure that we're advocating for this case properly. So to donate, again, go to fightingforfreedom.info, and you can donate on our website. Also, you can send checks to P.O. Box 6612, Chesapeake, Virginia 23323.
All right, make sure they cashier checks too. We all know funny stuff. But anyway, Ro,
Yes.
and I got to give it to you. You are doing an amazing job out here with your mentorship program and things like. Tell us a little bit about that mentorship program and how we can get in touch with you.
Okay, my website is www.iamnitaro.com. That's IAMNITARO.com. The club is Ladies and Gents Club, and we deal with at-risk kids, and we deal with teenagers going to college with a transition. They don't know how to deal with it because you're 18 don't mean you're grown, and we're finding that out a lot when it comes to kids. And what we're trying to do is prevent them from going that way. So you can find me again. I'm Nita Rowe. I'm a writer, and we also help brand to keep the people, to show the people human side of them, and that's what I do as a writer. So you can find me again at www.iamnitaro.com.
Man, I tell you what, ladies, you know, this is a really amazing show, and just to know that there's people that are willing to, because you guys could be doing anything else. I mean, you're a school teacher, you're a media person, you know, you guys could be doing anything else, but you decided that you want to actually dig in and help the community out where most people would turn their backs on.
Yeah.
Okay, most people would turn their backs on. Do you get a lot of opposition?
So
Yeah, we do. But let me just tell you about Michael Cross and Tony Lewis. You have to understand that Michael Cross especially is a father, and he has grandchildren. And so when we talk about Rose community, we are locking up too many men of color, and we're taking them out of the community. And in this particular case, Michael Cross was actually innocent of the crime that sent him to prison in the first place.
absolutely.
So what he did was he thought, I need to get out. I need to prove that I'm innocent. And he tried to escape from a Southampton Correctional Center. And when he tried to escape, he was on the second tier, and he jumped and he landed on a prison guard. Now, in Michael's mind, he was thinking, well, I just want to subdue him so that I can escape, because at that time they didn't have the high security that they have now. And so when that happened, Tony Lewis saw a breach in security, and he started opening up the cells, and all these guys came out, and they started to try to harm the guard. But Michael took him and put him in a cell to get him away, to put him in a safe situation. And unfortunately, because of everyone coming and rushing, the guard sustained injuries. And there was a lapse in getting medical attention to the guard, and he died 2 days later. Now, what's really interesting about this case, you would think that Michael Cross would be sentenced to capital punishment or death, but he wasn't, and he's a true perpetrator. Tony Lewis, because he opened the cells, he was on death row. So imagine a juvenile on death row. And all this time, Tony has not been eligible for parole because parole was abolished, but he was commuted his death sentence from the governor. So he did not become eligible for parole until he was 60. Now, Michael, who had a great attorney, was able to get him convicted for first-degree murder, not capital murder. So he's always been eligible for parole. So what we decided to do, instead of just taking one, take both of them, because we're going to show the diminished culpability for Tony Lewis, and we're going to show that Michael Cross did not intend to hurt the guard. He was trying to escape. And their rehabilitation in the prison is exemplary. And if we are truly about a system, about rehabilitation, then why are we continuing to incarcerate these men? And we always sympathize with the victim because someone lost their life. But we want to be sure to empathize with the victim, but also understand that these men are no longer the same people. The choices that they made as a youthful offender or a juvenile is not decisions that they would make now if they were in the same situation. And that's why we're really advocating for both gentlemen.
That's awesome. That is absolutely amazing. I tell you what, ladies, again, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having us.
You know, hopefully we'll have you back in the summer by the pool or at our beach.
Absolutely.
We have a Poolside Cooking beach now. We call it Divine Beach in Virginia Beach. So let's see how that food's going to taste.
Oh, absolutely. I'm looking
Because I can't wait to taste some of Chef Hippie's food. We'll be back in just a minute.
Thank you.
We Care Salon Cafe has redesigned the concept of your usual cafe, offering a full menu with breakfast all day, hot bar, and free delivery to all barbershops and hair salons within a 4-mile radius. Come on by and enjoy a great meal while waiting for your salon experience to begin next door. It is our pleasure to pamper you and give you the best service possible while making you look your absolute best.
And we're back with Chef Lucy. So this is smelling so good.
Yay. All right, let's eat, y'all.
The aroma. Oh.
See how blackened it is?
It's very blackened. You put the blackened seasoning for sure. All right. So what do we do now?
Now we are going to plate up. We're going to start with the Alfredo.
Okay. Well, is that my plate?
Yep, you
Okay,
know
good.
it. I'm going to hook you up, girl.
Yes. Oh, it smells so good. So you got the Alfredo. Is that fettuccine noodles?
Yes.
Okay, got fettuccine.
All right, so we got this here.
Okay.
Which piece of salmon you want?
I want the blackest of the black.
Black.
Right there.
All right.
Some shrimp. So how do you plate? Like, is there like an art and a science to plating?
It is. Usually you want to have your protein on one side and then you build everything else around it.
Gosh, I learned that in culinary school.
Yeah. Expensive too. All right, now do a little bit more Parmesan.
Okay.
Just a little
Your
bit.
garnish. Little garnishes.
And some color.
I always see that in shows. You have to have like a pop of color.
Then you got your lemon here. There you
Very
go.
fancy, and there we have it. Thank you so much.
You are welcome. You ready to dive in?
I am ready to eat it. Let's do it.
All right, girl.
This is my favorite part of poolside cooking, when we get to eat and taste all the chef's food. But today, this is the hippie chef, and I can't wait to dig in. They already started. Oh my God. Let me taste some of that salmon. Absolutely delicious.
Wonderful.
The hippie chef, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Delicious.
And we're going to see you back here. Thank you all for coming.
Thank you for having us.
Good. And we're going to see you back here on another episode of
Poolside Cooking.